Well, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Ellie from Ellie Art Designs and welcome to my channel. I am going to do a little bit of a feathering type brush strokes and I'm going to try and see if I can just use some different colors. So I am going to be using this color, which is, well, it's not this color, but that's who it's from. It's makr paints. You can just see it up the top there. I get this only from Lincraft. It's not an expensive paint, but it does mix really nice. So this one I have mixed with the bronze, and I've also added global rose gold. Oh, sometimes I just can't think of the colours. And I'm going to make this a little bit like my base, but seeing it's not a Dutch pour, it's not exactly a base. But anyway, let's see how it goes. And yeah, I've kind of got an idea, but you know, ideas kind of fall along the wayside quite often when things are either not shaping the way you want it and you've got to improvise. Welcome to painting, but that's just the way it is. So this is the colour. It's a very metallic colour, of course. Probably put too much on the canvas. I'm going to do my sides with this colour. Very transparent, but that's okay. It's going to have a lot of colour over the top of it. You may not even see this. I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to use these two colours. Just recently used these in a Dutch pour, but they're really pretty. So I'm hoping I can make that happen on this style of painting. Let's see. Don't know till you give it a go. You can tell I'm nervous. Alrighty, so far so good. Just going to bring a few darker colored lines in here, and then I'll have, I don't know whether to wait for this to dry. I might wait for it to dry because otherwise it's just going to smear everything in. I think that'll be my plan of attack. I just want to get some more darker sort of ones. There we go. Oops, just maybe one here. There. Oh, it's looking good. I love it. All right, a bit of a change in my plan of attack, I guess, because I do want to put a lighter peachy colour over it. But rather than it being all the same colour, I want to bring in a variance of different colours. Okay, this isn't dry yet. I'm going to just try and add this colour to it in some spots, not right through the whole feathering, but just to bring some kind of highlights to it, if you know what I mean, something like that. Alright, I think that's enough for now, and now I will wait for it to dry and we'll have a look at it in a minute when it's all dry. Okay, I'm just looking at this design. It's all dry now, and I actually do really love what I've got so far, and I know it's not a finished product, but I've just put some masking tape there. It's kind of like with a middle line, and I'm just going to deepen these colours. And then when this side's dry, I'll put the masking tape on this side and do the same with the other side. I'm just trying to avoid having, like, there was just a little bit of a line, not a line, but it just seemed a little bit funny, where the two palm leaves, whatever, would join, and I wasn't happy with it. So I'm just going to try that. So I'll just be doubling up on the same sort of colour, and just making it a bit more of a finish where the two will join together. I don't know if that makes sense. In theory, in my head, it makes perfect sense. All right, let's just see how we go with that. I'm going to start with that dark colour again, that pretty colour, which is this colour. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Okay, I'm just going to put this is kind of like a bit of a peachy metallic colour that I've made up a little while ago. I'm just going to put a little bit of that over the top. All right. Okay, well, you can see the difference already on compared to this one. So it's got a lot more fullness to it. And I am going to wait, let me think. Yeah, I think I might put the gold on last after I've pulled everything off. We'll see. Otherwise I just put it all back again. So that's that side. I'm going to pull this masking tape off now while it's wet. Alright, so what I'll do is when this side is dry, I probably should have moved it over a bit, but anyway, when this side is dry, I'll put the masking tape here. I might just overlap it a little bit to get rid of that line. Anyway, hopefully it'll work. Like I've said before, I'm still experimenting with this sort of technique to see what can I create, and this is part of the process, is trying things. Alright, let's come back when that's all dry and we'll do the other side. Okay, it is dry. Didn't take long to dry at all. I have put the tape back on because I decided that I am going to put the gold on this side first and then work on this side. I just sort of felt that, you know what, I just don't like the ends of it. You know, the end of the paintbrush kind of gets a bit messy. So that's why I've sort of taped it off to get some sharp ends. Okay, this is the gold that I use. If you haven't seen me use this already, it is a global product. It is high flow acrylic and it's very fluid but very high in pigments. So it just comes up really beautiful. So I've given it a good shake because these bottles, when I first pick them up, everything sinks to the bottom overnight. So I've given it a good shake, ready to go. So I'm just randomly putting the gold in. I don't want it to be everywhere to overpower it, but just obviously enough. So hopefully that's, I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to see if I can get it in the light. Hopefully now you can see where that gold and what it's doing. It's so beautiful in the light. Okay, let's wait for that to be dry. I'll take the tape off so you can see what it looks like. Now, yep, as you can see, this is the sort of naked bit in the middle that I'm trying to get rid of. And hopefully doing it this way, that'll do it. It's not completely centered, that line. I'm looking at it now thinking, oh no, I should have moved it over. But anyway, let's come back when this is dry and we'll work on the other side. Okay, I've put the tape on the other side. Well, let's hope this side looks as pretty as what that one does. And here we go. Getting that lovely sort of separated brush. Let's see what I can do. Just a little wet because it's dry. It's not breathing as much as I'd like it to. Alright. Now I'm going to put that lighter colour on it. Anyway, I think that's all right. I feel like I missed a colour. No, I didn't. I couldn't have. All right, I think that's it. All right, I'm going to wait for that to dry, put the gold on, and then take the tape off, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so this is all dry, and the last touch, putting wet on here. Last touch that I'm going to put on it is this gold, and then we can do the reveal and see how it turned out. Oh, I love this gold. Oops, that was heavy-handed. All right, I think that's all I need. I've got quite a bit on it. Okay, let's take this off and just see what it looks like. I've actually left this for a few days before I got back to it. So hopefully this isn't, the glue hasn't decided to make a home. Ooh. All right, well, that is interesting. It would have been nice to have known where did I put the gold so that I could join them. Like, I was hoping they'd join a little bit more, but yeah. Don't like that there's a sharp line there, and that was my concern. But I don't know what else I could do about that, to be honest. But hey, what does it look like in there? I'm going to let this dry completely, but then I'm going to hang it up, and then let's just see what it looks up on a wall. Yeah. Okay, I've hung this upside down. You know, I love the effect of all this brush stroking. I mean, this one's not perfect by any means. I mean, the line's not in the middle. It's not symmetric, but I do love the pattern that it's creating. Like, it's just got something, I mean, it's abstract. It doesn't have to look like anything. You can just enjoy the pattern that it's making. But, you know, it just has so much potential to grow into something further. And that's why I'm showing this one today. I know it's not perfect, and I know what I had in my head didn't quite turn out, but I really do love the effects of the pattern. So yeah, look, where I go from here, I'm going to keep on doing these. I do really love this technique, and I sort of feel like I've got a bit of ownership over how this has come about. So but anyway, let's just see how it keeps developing. That gold is very beautiful. When you look up close, these patterns just turn out so nice. I love the color combination. It is so pretty. I probably, even see where that gold stops there, I should have brought it all the way over, but I didn't. Look, maybe that's what I need to do, is go and actually overlap them so that you can get rid of that line. I don't know. I think it's the end of it. Maybe I'll play around. I'm not sure. But that's what it looks like right now. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It'd be great to have you come along on this journey of discovery. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.